Hello everyone, I'm Pallavi. Have you heard even monkeys fall from trees? Well, it's a Japanese proverb which means nobody is perfect. In the midst of this global chaos which we all are witnessing today and the language of disintegration which is excessively spoken these days, I have initiated with a non-violent movement for everyone. The purpose is simple. It is just a gentle reminder that irrespective of our borders, wisdom and common sense is something which is still valued in every language. That's it. Sounds easy? So, hashtag We the People is an amalgamation of two movements, and in this video, I'll elaborate how to use hashtag the people, which is only for those who faced fraudulence in the field of immigration, that is, overseas education and careers. So teaching came my way out of blue. It was never a conscious decision. The periphery of workplace was small, yet it stretched right from kindergarten kids to overseas education and careers. I remember I must be around 19 or 20 years of age when I received a call from this gentleman. Let's call him Mr. X for now. He was from India, but not from my state. He told me that he is a retired professional and that he worked for one of the most reputed organizations of our country. Nobody in India will ever dare to stain the image of this organization. So only when the authorities ask, I'll share the details. He was excellent when it comes to his communication skills. We spoke for a good 10 to 15 minutes. And then he told me that there is an urgent requirement of a trainer somewhere in Middle East. The modules will be provided and the expenses will be paid by the company and I'll have to wear a certain attire. On which I said, that is it necessary to wear this attire because I always dress modest when I teach and that I'll have to discuss this with my parents. On which he immediately said, you don't take your own decisions, Pallavi. I told him that this is the first time somebody has approached me with such a project and that I'll take some time to think, maybe a day or so. Any which ways, I was lenient and I let this opportunity pass. Wait, don't immediately judge. Your communal delulus might fall like autumn leaves in this movement. Few years later, when I was doing my master's, I came across few case studies and articles where I learned that there are many people who work in white collar jobs, but they are engaged in illegal activities. Those days, smartphones were not in trend. Today, we all have mobile phones where we have seen this emoji. Adolescence and this emoji can be easily correlated. Dear parents, we all have been in that age where we knew we were smart. But in later stages of our lives, we realize that there are many areas where we are dumb. This generation, who we call as Gen Zs, they are a bit smarter than us. They are exposed to multiple screens. They are overloaded with information. For them, Alexa is a family member. Yet, in general, for all of us, when we think of traffickers, in our minds, they have to look something like this. When the order of institutional discipline was distorted in the field of immigration, thousands of youngsters, not only from our country, but many nations, they went missing. Recently, we all have seen the news of these bonded laborers from Muzaffarnagar. When these immigrants, youngsters, they are trapped in this vicious circle of these traffickers for all wrong reasons, their minds cannot think beyond a certain horizon. The thoughts which occupy their system is that of self-blame. On a broader spectrum, they will never know that they were simply being misused to disturb the economy, to grab the lands, to create conflicts amongst the nations, or to target few leaders. So here the motto is not to get hold of these traffickers or focus on their bad karma. No. There are departments where there are employees who are paid salaries from your tax money. So it is their lookout. This movement gives platform to all those who have encountered something like this and are trapped in this web of self-blame. If your children or family members they went missing in this immigration gridlock, all you can do is get their photographs, Share it on the screen. Talk about basic details, as in their name, last location. Don't give excessive information which can be misused. Just do this. When human tribes connect, miracles happen. There is no space for AI manipulators or those who make memes in this movement. People like Mr. X, they are always in search of those youngsters or those people who show a certain kind of urgency in their lives. In one of my videos, I have said that these social media influencers who have bigger responsibility today, they have to be utmost careful of what they are promoting. This movement is a lesson for them. There are many fake NGOs in our world, but then few genuine NGOs who worked overseas, they simply couldn't process that how come these many youngsters were being trafficked overseas, especially girls. So this is a people's movement. The videos related to this movement, you can find it in my Instagram bio. Don't forget that people, irrespective of their caste, creed, nationality, and ideologies, they can be a part of it. And it is a choice. Thank you.